Hello and welcome to week 2 of my Vlogmas Advent thing that I'm doing. As you can hear, I'm full of cold. It's been quite an interesting week this week. And by interesting, I mean in the sense that when I was marking my children's school books, I would put, interesting thoughts, when really I was like, what? Yeah. So this has been one of those weeks. Yeah, so what can I start with? First of all, we got off to a really pants start to the week because Robin got sick. He was barking a bit like a seal during the weekend. And it just got worse from there, really. He got a temperature of like 40 on Monday, couldn't get it down, so he ended up being off Monday, Tuesday. So Monday I spent looking after him. And yeah, from there we've done a few sort of Christmassy bits, but sort of not. I'll fill you in as we go. So yeah, Friday. So I've got no idea how this is all going to edit together because I can't remember what I've talked to the camera about during the week. So we're just gonna start on Monday and take it from there, or it might even be Tuesday. I can't remember, and we'll fill you in on everything we did. Good morning and welcome to week 2 of Vlogmas. As I said last night on my first upload, I'm doing it slightly differently this year. We've got a bit of a manic Christmas because I've gone and opened a yarn shop, and obviously we've got family life. I'm now working 3 jobs, and we have plans for Christmas as well to see family properly for the first time in a long time. So I'm doing kind of like an advent. So this is week 2 of December, the second calendar week. I'm in my pajamas still at 9:30. I'm not driving to halfway across Dartmoor to pick up mannequins for the shop as I planned because Robin has caught the flu, it seems. He's had this horrendous cough and sounded like a barking seal all weekend. And last night his temperature started to pick up, and this morning he's woken up with a temperature of 40. So we are in bed watching Christmas cartoons and generally having a chill time. So I'm going to try and find some gentle Christmassy things to do. I've got an idea. I think what I'm probably going to do is make Christmas lanterns with him. So I've got no idea how to do this. I've not looked up a tutorial, but what I'm thinking is some empty jars, and I've got some empty jars, some felt tip pens, maybe some bits of paper to stick on, I'm not sure, and of course some battery powered tea lights, which I do have some. They've got pumpkins on, but I do have some. So I thought we might try that. Maybe some Christmas baking, I'm not sure. I could do with making the mince pies. But yeah, I think, to be honest, it's mostly going to be a cozy day at home with some knitting and some crochet, getting some decorations done, getting some Christmas gifts done, and yeah, just see where the day takes us, really. So yeah, Christmas tree chat. Welcome to week 2 of Vlogmas. Good morning. It is Tuesday the 9th of December. It is cold and wet, but it's also very cozy here by the Christmas tree. Well, I've been up since just before 3. Robin was really poorly in the end yesterday. His fever kept hitting 40 and wouldn't come back down. We did go to the doctors, who confirmed that unfortunately she thinks it is just viral, which means there is nothing to be done. And that just blows my mind, really, how far we've come with medicine and understanding the body, but at the end of the day, there are some things we just can't do anything about. Anyway, his fever spiked again last night, and so yeah, we took it in shifts, staying up watching him because it was really bad at one point. So yeah, I have got to go to work shortly. I was considering calling in because I felt so awful around about 4:30 this morning. I was just like, ugh. But around about 6, I started to feel a little bit better. So I checked on him at 6:30 again, and then came downstairs, sat by the Christmas trees you'll have seen, curled up with darling Desi, who was sharing her Christmas preparation video. I find Desiree's videos to be the ultimate comfort watch. She's such a fantastic videographer. I mean, way better than what you're going to get from me this year. And yeah, I cast on, you can't really see the shades here, but it's a little sweater in West Yorkshire Spinners Colour Lab in the Frosty Blues, which doesn't look anything in this light. I'll show you later. It's the back of a little sweater for the spring window. January window is going to be all blues and teals, I think, because yeah, going with Pantone's Colour of the Year 2026 and my love of blue and the fact that the window's green, all of these things. And I have samples already, so there's that. So yeah, I've had a cup of coffee, some breakfast, and I've sat by the Christmas tree with the dog and some comfort watch, and now I'm ready to brave the wind and the rain. I have 3 bodies in the car. I have 3 mannequins in the car that I picked up last night. Went all the way down to Kingsbridge, hours drive each way to get these mannequins off of Marketplace, but I can't afford new dressmakers mannequins for my shop, so Marketplace it is. I have been really pleased with all my Marketplace finds, to be fair. It has been. I've done pretty well, all things considered. Let Kigo. There's Pooch, curled up on a blanket by the Christmas tree. We're just going to ignore the mess. And we'll say, see you this evening. Hello, I'm just checking in to show off my new hat. It is a little bit too big. It's a little bit on the slouchy side. But it's pretty cool. I definitely need the brim to be longer on the next version. But yeah, it's not too bad. So go have finished something. Also Cat, as you've seen, and he's just getting cuter and cuter. He's properly snuggled in. Like winding my yarn around him. I was doing a Christmas ball. I was doing this one actually, which I was really excited to do and to make for work for the children. But I don't think this little beast, oh, hello, beautiful. I don't think he would have tolerated me having 2 or 3 balls of yarn, or 2 balls of yarn dangling over him. He sat down a little while ago, well, more than an hour ago now actually, and he's just been enjoying the cuddles. He's been okay since Archie died, but if I'm honest, I'm still really grieving. It just keeps hitting me that he's not here. And last night when Kit and I got on my lap like this for phase, but basically the first time since Archie died, I just felt really, really sad because normally Archie would be like spread down my legs there, and he's not there. And it doesn't feel right without him. He was 13, that's a long time. This little man's 10 now. Without his buddy. Without his buddy. Sad times. Sorry, Vlogmas isn't meant to be sad. But this is a really good book. I would highly recommend it. It's actually is the sample from Search Press that they sent me to take around to people, but I've got it. Might as well use it. I don't know whether I should rip back the hat and redo it or not, because I don't know, I'll see what my husband thinks. It's taken me a couple of weeks to do it, which is ridiculous really for a hat. Shouldn't take me that long at all. But yeah, I don't know, see what he thinks. Do I rip it back and redo it, or do I just leave it? You let me know. Thursday was Christmas jumper day at nursery, and it was ever so sweet. They all looked so festive, and we all enjoyed being out of uniform and in something a bit more relaxed as well. I mean, our uniform's polo shirts, it's not exactly formal, but it just feels nice not being in uniform. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, although 4 little girls came in wearing the same Christmas sweatshirt, and we were like, excellent. Are any of them named? We saw the first one came in and was like, oh, we really like your Christmas sweater. Then the second one came in and went, oh, look, same. And by the third one we thought, oh. So yeah, luckily all children went home with the correct sweaters, which I count as a major win. You know, I mean, I'm lucky if, you know, I get matching socks on in the morning, so being able to make sure children go home with the right clothes is pretty. Push it down. I think you fit one more in here, can't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wheel steering wheel.
So first of all, we've got our Search Press book stand is fully stocked and all organised beautifully. I've had a lot of fun today going through all the books. We've got a huge range of crochet books and knitting books. There's something for everybody. The sock yarn has moved into the window because my other unit has moved over here. And I've also had a delivery of lots of free patterns. So with a purchase, you can choose from these free patterns. We've got all the signature sock ones there for Christmas as well. The yarn wall is looking pretty much the same. There's a few gaps, which is always very exciting, but I have had a move around. And we've also got some new additions. This is Franny, Manny and Fred. Our mannequins have moved in, Franny, Manny and Fred, and they are sporting amazing hand knits, some of which are from the yarn companies and some of which are made by friends of mine for samples. The pom-pom basket is full of joy from the Crafty Bird, and there's been another change over here. We have the grid walls finally here, so the hand-dyed yarn is up, and as you come over here, the first thing that you get is that glorious sheepy smell of our beautiful British breeds. So there is so much for you to see. Do pop down. I look forward to seeing you this weekend. Open till 5, Friday, Saturday, open till 4 on Sunday. See you soon. Good evening. I am looking increasingly more haggard as we get towards Christmas, but my soul is calm, my heart is full, you know, all that cheesy good stuff. I've not bothered with makeup because it's 10 o'clock on a Friday night, and I actually had a 2-hour nap with my son. I put him to bed at 7 o'clock and I think I fell asleep before he did. So that went well. The sensible thing to have done would have been to get my jammies on and go to sleep, but the little girl in me was like, but I don't want to waste my Friday night sleeping, I want to knit. So I have curled up with my husband's blanket that I'm not going to share because you've all seen it 100 times before, to try and finish that, and immediately have got distracted by scrolling because such is the world we live in now. And yeah, I'm looking across the screen, so I'm just seeing he said wee Juno, but there's nothing wee about her, bless her, she's a big girl now. My friend Marcus's dog Juno out on a WALK. My own pooch is currently licking the sofa behind the camera. It's been a lovely morning, it's been a nice day. So it's Friday. I'm conscious I haven't checked in with you in ages. I got up with Robin this morning. My husband stayed up way past his bedtime watching the gaming awards. And this morning I was like, we've got ages before we have to go to nursery. He doesn't start nursery until 9 unless he's at breakfast club. And he woke up at 7. I was like, let's make gingerbread. So we made gingerbread, which we haven't done yet this year. To be fair, he wasn't that interested until it was time to press out the shapes. And he was mostly only interested because he likes eating the leftover raw gingerbread dough. And surprisingly, he didn't even want a gingerbread biscuit. I did put one in his lunchbox, I think. But normally he'd be like clamouring for it as soon as the oven timer goes off. But I think he's still a bit unwell. I can't remember what I've said in the edit so far, so I'll just briefly say he was really poorly Monday, Tuesday this week, like really poorly. His temperature was sky high. We couldn't get it down, ended up going to the doctors. So his appetite hasn't come back yet. But yeah, so I'm not sure what they're doing this weekend, if they're doing anything festive. I have spoken to my mother-in-law about them still going to the Christmas tree farm, which is like our tradition. And next week we have got the Christmas train of lights, which again is another annual tradition. This year my mum has purchased the tickets for us for Robin's birthday gift, which is lovely because otherwise frankly we wouldn't be able to go. So it's well worth it. I think it's worth every penny, especially for the magic for Robin. And it really sort of starts off Christmas for us. I say starts off, we went after Christmas the first year. I started a bauble last night or the night before. I think you'll have seen it. It was the night before, and you will have seen it. I haven't got it to show you because I did it wrong yet again, and so I've pulled the whole thing out yet again. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating. So I need to start that again. So I thought I'll just go with something mindless, watch some Vlogmases. Marcus has got a very interesting fibre advent this year, which I'm finding really interesting, watching him open. Saying that, I'm only on your first episode, Marcus. I'm so behind. Yeah, I think he messaged me, was it or did we have a video call? I can't remember, but it was already December, and he was like, I've made the executive decision, we're not doing an advent swap this year. And I went, oh gosh, it's December. I hadn't even noticed. He decided for me, because I think he knew where my brain was, which is nowhere to be found. I don't know where the year's gone or where the time's gone. Anyway, I'm in my dressing gown, my cozy dressing gown. I've had it for years, but it's a good fluffy one. I've got this blanket on the go. I've had a lovely day at the shop. I did a little vlog for Instagram, doing a bit of an update. Oh, I should tell you actually that I'll put some pictures in here. My friend Heather, Wivy Weaver, came down with 5 crates of her hand-dyed hand-spun yarn. A lot of the hand-dyed was dyed by Fiona of Cozy Kitchen Fibres. That's very exciting. And kits. So I now have, in addition to my gorgeously sheepy smelling Baramu wool, and which is pure British wool, and my Shetland Croft hanging up, I now also have these glorious skeins of locally spun, dyed, hand-spun yarns. And I couldn't be more thrilled. We're just getting such a unique range at Yarnology, from the commercial and instantly recognisable to, I think, honestly, some of the most exciting yarny products that are out there. And I'm really proud to be supporting British and small businesses alongside, obviously, everything else that I'm doing. So yeah, I've had a bit of a headache with the website. I can't get the workshops to load up properly. But that's a problem for tomorrow's Gemma. Tonight's Gemma, because it is 10:30 at night, tonight's Gemma is going to curl up with some mindless knitting and watch some Vlogmases. And I'll see you tomorrow for another weekend at Yarnology. Good morning, happy Saturday. It is another glorious day here in Babbacombe. The sun is shining, the skies are blue. Yes, it's frosty and cold outside, but we are warm and woolly in here. I thought I'd pop on this morning just to give you a little update. There has been some more yarn arrive yesterday, which was very exciting. But first I thought I'd show you what I've been working on. So this is a fabulous book from Search Press, written by Arnie and Carlos, who most people will know by now because they did so much during lockdown with their knit-alongs and their sit and stitch a while. They are very prolific designers. They've been around for years, designing for Rowan and under their own titles as well. And they released about 5 years ago, I think, 60 Christmas balls to knit, the original one. And they're all based on traditional Norwegian designs. So, or 55 Christmas baubles, and this is 65, so they're back with more. And this time it includes some festive biscuit recipes as well. The book retails at $14.99, and it's rather lovely. I'm not going to open it and show you all inside because the way they've got it set out, they've got the pattern, they've got the picture of the bauble, and then they've got the pattern right there, so it'd be really hard for me to show you without giving the copyright away. But I've had a go. I've never done one of these before. I knit in the round quite often, but my preferred method is circular needles. So double points are something that I can do, I just don't often reach for them. So this has been a bit of an adventure. Now don't laugh too much. But I have done a slightly wonky sheep bauble. Now it's meant to be red and white. Those are the traditional colours. But now I've seen it. The red and white I've chosen, the red is so vibrantly red that it kind of looks a bit like a demon ram rather than a little lamb. So you can't, but I'm really proud of that. My tension needs a little bit of work. It's a little bit loose at the top. excuse me, itchy nose. But that is going in a gift box that's being sent off very shortly. I do need to give it a good pommeling because it's a little bit wonky where the stuffing is. I need to shape it into a nice bauble shape, and that's decoration for the Christmas tree. I enjoyed it so much that I've cast on another one, and so obviously this Christmas isn't over yet, but I'm already thinking about next Christmas and our Christmas window, so watch out for that. I hope you have a really lovely Saturday. I would love to know what's on your hook and needles at the moment. Are you busy Christmas crafting? Are you ready to find yourself a project, perhaps for Christmas Eve cast on? If so, you know where I am. I'm also online, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Stay safe. Bye.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love.
Okay, so tonight I've made the red onion chutney for the Christmas hampers for gifts when we go and visit my family in Essex. And I'm just sort of pottering and trying to tidy up and get things sorted. I need to get on the website and do my Christmas gift guide, and I need to knit some samples and finish off my knitting, because literally what I've knit this week has been the bauble and the hat, which you've already seen. So I'm going to go and edit this video, and hopefully next week we have a bit more kind of festiveness going on. Yeah, and I'll catch you later. Thursday was Christmas jumper day at nursery, and it was ever so sweet. They all looked so festive, and we all enjoyed being out of uniform and in something a bit more relaxed as well. I mean, our uniform's polo shirts, it's not exactly formal, but it just feels nice not being in uniform, do you know what I mean? Yeah, although 4 little girls came in wearing the same Christmas sweatshirt, and we were like, excellent, are any of them named? We saw the first one came in and was like, oh, we really like your Christmas sweater. Then the second one came in and went, oh, look, same. And by the third one we thought, uh-oh. So yeah, luckily all children went home with the correct sweaters, which I count as a major win. You know, I mean, I'm lucky if, you know, I get matching socks on in the morning, so being able to make sure children go home with the right clothes is pretty good.
Give me love, give me all your love.